Guys, let me guess. You're still cold calling, you're still cold emailing, you're still doing cold LinkedIn, you're still doing cold this, cold that, and you still haven't closed your first social media marketing client yet, despite all the gurus telling you that that's exactly the methods you should be utilizing to get yourself clients. Well, I'm going to break down the misconceptions and how to actually go about getting your first client within 30 days without having to do cold calling, cold this, cold that. So stay tuned. Guys, welcome back to the channel. Montel Gordon here. Hope you guys are all doing well. If you're new to the channel, by the way, please make sure you hit that like, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, and just drop a comment as well. It really does help me grow the channel. It helps with the algorithm, and in turn I can actually help and spread my message out to more people and benefit more lives and impact more people. So guys, without any further ado, what I want to do is break down exactly how you can go about getting your first client within 30 days of actually implementing this strategy. So guys, this strategy I've actually used myself, so I can actually talk about this with full confidence, and I've actually done this and landed a client within 30 days of actually implementing this. I was completely brand new to this strategy as well. I had a really shitty profile. So guys, before I get into this, I just want to clear up that, you know, a lot of gurus out there will tell you to do cold calling, cold emailing, cold LinkedIn, this thing, that thing. Now, I'm actually a proponent of LinkedIn. I'm actually a fan of LinkedIn. I use LinkedIn myself. LinkedIn was one of the fastest ways I've ever got a client. I actually released a case study on my LinkedIn, and within like a 16-hour period, I already had a discovery call set up. If you don't know what a case study is, it's basically a video of me talking about past results. This thing I can do for your agents, for their real estate agencies. I target real estate agents, by the way, on LinkedIn, that is. I was talking about my services. It's basically a video that pre-sells and pre-pitches, so it kind of sells for you in the background. It's kind of like a way of duplicating yourself and having like a 24/7 salesman, but it's you document yourself on camera, and it stays on the internet basically, and people go through it, they watch this case study video, and then they book a call with you, and then you close them on the call. So the first time I actually dropped my case study on LinkedIn, within like, I think it was 12 to 16 hours or something like that, I already set up a discovery call. The first person to ever go through it actually set a discovery call with me, and that actually became my first real estate agent client that I ever had. So LinkedIn's definitely a great strategy. The other strategies though, I haven't had much luck with. Cold calling or cold emailing. Cold calling's actually worked for me, as in I've set up a couple of meetings through cold calling, but I've never actually closed a client through cold calling. I've actually closed clients through LinkedIn, Instagram, and Upwork. Now Upwork seems to be my favorite profile right now. So guys, what I'm trying to say here, and I know there's always this one stupid fucking dude in the comments as well. I'm not saying cold calling is shit or that you should not do it. In my opinion, it is shit for me. Again, I'm going to repeat that. I know there's going to be one guy in the comment section saying that they've made $6 million in 24 hours through cold calling. Yes, that's great, cool. And then, yes, I know there's multiple people with massive agencies running, I don't know, 50K per month agencies, fucking 200 million per month agencies, because they solely rely on cold calling. I know that. Just relax. Don't go into the comment section and say, oh my God, cold calling is great, this and that. Yes, cold calling is great, maybe great for you guys, but for me, in my personal opinion, it sucks. I'm not saying that you guys shouldn't try it. What you should do is take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. Go and actually try cold calling yourself. Do a lot of cold calls, as in at least 300 to one niche, and then you can make a decision whether cold calling is working for you or not. Actually look at the metrics and numbers. I look at metrics and numbers, and in my personal opinion, the metrics and numbers were not good enough for me to continue doing the cold calls myself. I might actually outsource that. Maybe I'm just shit at cold calling, whatever. But anyway guys, the method I'm going to be talking about is actually using Upwork. Upwork, if you guys don't know, is a freelancing website where you can go on there and become a freelancer essentially and apply for people's jobs. Now, if you do know what Upwork is, you probably already have some misconceptions about it, such as, you know, it's a really shitty platform. By the way guys, Forgive the noise in the background. Some house alarms just being set off. I think someone is getting robbed or something like that. No, I'm not going to call the police. I'm busy doing my IPAs here. But anyway, guys, if you guys already know what Upwork is, you probably have some misconceptions about Upwork. You probably believe that it's, you know, where people go to get really shitty clients, such as like $200 per month clients and $50 per month clients. Yes, there are people on Upwork that are looking for, you know, people to actually work with them, and they're only looking to pay them what, $50, $100, $200 a month or something like that. Yes, there are small jobs on there, but why would you apply to those jobs? What you need to do, guys, instead is just take a different perspective. So what you need to do, guys, is look at Upwork as just another tool on your tool belt, or in your arsenal, if you will, that you can actually use and utilize and leverage, if you will, to actually go about generating leads for your actual agency. Now, guys, I started using Upwork around exactly on the 25th of November, and I actually closed a client on the 23rd of December. I'll throw the screenshots up. I'm pretty sure you've already seen this before. But essentially what I'm doing, guys, is I'm using Upwork to do this. Now, how do you go about using Upwork? Now, here's some of the things you're probably saying to yourself right now. I don't know what to do on Upwork. I don't have a profile on Upwork. If I do have a profile on Upwork, I don't know how to optimize it. What do I send in my cover letter? How do I answer the questions? Guys, those are all really great questions. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to use our heads. Now, what I mean by that is, and I'll give you some actual practical steps that you can actually take away from this video and actually implement. And by the way, guys, if you guys ever need any one-on-one training on this sort of stuff, so I've actually started teaching this sort of stuff because it's been successful for me, and I obviously want to pass on that success to other people. I'm one of those guys that believes in, if you find something that actually works, you need to share that, or you're actually being selfish. I actually genuinely believe that. I cannot sit here and not share this information with you guys and feel okay with that. I feel like that's a dick move. I hate people like that. I hate those people that are knowledge hoarders. I'm a knowledge sharer, basically. So if you need one-on-one help, please make sure you go to the link in the description. I'll also put the link in the top comment section and whatnot. But essentially, guys, here are some practical steps for you to take away from this video. So I know you're probably like, I don't know how to optimize my profile, my portfolio section on Upwork, because these are all important, by the way. Here's the best thing to do. Just go onto Upwork, because there's two different accounts you can create. You can create on Upwork a freelancer account. A freelancer account is where you go to get hired as a freelancer or agency, so you can actually work for somebody and they pay you for the work that you do. Now, what you want to do is you want to go to Upwork and create a client account. A client account is basically where people go to hire other people on Upwork, and then you pay them for work that you're doing. So if you was looking to outsource, basically, you would create a client account on Upwork, and then you would go and outsource some sort of job, whether that be, you know, creating posts on your behalf. So essentially what you want to do, guys, is you want to create a client account and a freelancer account. So I'll talk about the freelancer account in a second, because you're probably going to not get approved, which I'll talk about in a second, like I said. But essentially, guys, you want to create a client account, and you actually want to go and find top rated freelancers on the actual platform. You just want to type in, for example, if you're going to be targeting Facebook ad jobs or social media marketing jobs or social media management jobs, you're going to type in the bar at the top, because you can actually search for freelancers. You're going to type in social media management or social media marketing, whatever type of jobs you're trying to go after yourself, you're going to type them into that box. And what you're going to do to build your profile, is you're going to go and look at the top rated freelancers for certain keywords. So for example, if you're looking to do social media management jobs or social media marketing jobs or even Facebook ads and stuff like that, you're going to go and find people on Upwork through a client account that are top rated freelancers on the actual Upwork platform. And what you're going to do is replicate their description. Obviously, you don't want to copy it word for word, but you're going to look through the top rated guys. Now, when I say top rated, you want to look for people who've earned like over 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, 10,000. Make sure you're looking for big numbers like that, and they have a really high job success score, basically. So that just goes to show you that they really know what they're doing, and they're on the platform, and they basically, they know exactly what they're doing. They know how to optimize their profile. And what you're going to do is you're going to take bits and bobs from a couple of different profiles and make the best profile you can possibly do. So if you see something that kind of catches your eye, like a catchy headline that somebody's called themselves, because obviously you can call your on your profile, you can actually name yourself, such as like, I'm a social media manager, or you can say something like a social media manager you won't ever let go of. That's something catchier than just, you know, I'm a social media manager. So go through and actually look at people's profile descriptions, like top rated people again, and you want to make sure you select like maybe 2 to 3 top rated people and take certain elements that you actually like from their actual profile. Now when it comes to your portfolio as well, guys, you may have to do this. Now this may sound a little bit unethical, but why not just go and create a imaginary business? For example, you can actually go and create an imaginary business called, I don't know, Joe's Restaurant, and actually go and manage a actual Instagram page yourself. So just create an Instagram page and just go and start posting content on that page each and every day, and just build the following and see if you can actually build the following. Make sure you obviously you do it organically and whatnot. You can use bots if you really want to, but what they're looking for on Upwork primarily is convenience. Can you actually create good graphics on there? Or if you're obviously looking for Facebook ads jobs, then obviously you probably might need to put in some past results into your portfolio. Now again, I say this all the time, guys, on my channel. There's so many people out there that say they want to be agency owners, but they don't actually understand what it means to be a business owner. A business owner is not, this is not a business owner, guys. You going out to reaching out to clients and then you doing the job for clients. That's not being a business owner. That's being a glorified freelancer. And we are here to become agency owners. Agency owners do this. They either hire somebody to do the outreach for them, and then once they get a client, they handle the sales calls or even outsource the sales calls. They then onboard the client or have somebody else onboard the client. They then make sure that the work, the deliverables, basically the Facebook ads, is being outsourced to an actual Facebook ads media buyer, for example, or a content manager, for example. So being a business owner means you're managing the right people in a team to actually get the job done. That's what a business owner really is. You have people, I wouldn't say below you because I don't really like that term, but you have outsourcers, you have freelancers on your Rolodex, basically, that you know that this project here is going to need a graphic designer, so you've got a graphic designer on call. He can handle the graphic design. They also need some Facebook ads. You've got a media buyer that can handle that. So you just manage the people to get the job done. That's what it really means to be a business owner. Now, for those of you who are stressing about, I don't have a portfolio section, before you stress about that, what you can do is go and create a client account like I already suggested. Go and post a job out that you are looking for a freelancer, for example. You could just say you're looking for a media buyer or a freelancer, and you have to provide results. Here's what you want to do. Go and hire a freelancer that has the past results that you want, and just utilize their portfolio as your own, because they're going to be a member of your team now. Again, you need to shift your dynamic, your paradigm, your perspective from glorified freelancer to agency owner. This is what we can do at the agency, as in we, as in me and my team, my freelancers here. These are his results. But John, let's pretend this is John I'm talking to, and he's asking me for past results. And John says, do you have past results? I say yes. Look at these results from my team. Here's what we've been able to produce for other people in the past, and this is what we can do for you. That's exactly how you should be handling your portfolio section. So just go and find a freelancer, ask him if it's okay to use his portfolio in order to land new clients. I'm pretty sure he will not say no to that, because it's going to be mutually beneficial to both of you. As in, when you close a client, he gets paid as well, because you're going to pay him a certain percentage for the project or for the client, basically. So if the client pays you 1K, you pay him maybe 20%, 30%, whatever that might be. So you're both winning there. You're using his results to close new clients, which generates you business, and because you've generated business, it generates him business, and he gets paid. So you both get paid. The client's also happy as well, because they now have a specialist that actually is used to dealing with that sort of niche, that sort of results as well, so they know exactly what they're doing. Plus it frees up your time, and you don't have to worry about running around delivering results for clients. So that's how you go about handling your portfolio section. Now let's talk about your freelancer account. Your freelancer account, I'm probably going to make more videos on this sort of stuff, because I really do believe that this strategy is working very, very, very well for me at the moment. But essentially, your freelancer account, you want to create an account on Upwork as a freelancer. Now, you're all going to try and start a social media marketing or social media management oriented profile, which means you're going to basically optimize your profile for social media marketing. However, guys, and I should have probably mentioned this first, so if you haven't watched this full video, shame on you, because you should have watched this to the end before taking any action, because you need this video. Essentially, you want to create an account that's based on a service that's not in demand. You see, Upwork are becoming more and more strict about letting social media marketers and social media managers through onto their platform. It's become rife with those people. Now, does that mean there's lots of competition? No, not really. And I don't mean this in any respect. The people that you're really competing on with Upwork are like people from the Philippines and like people in third world countries like India and whatnot. So again, I don't say that with any disrespect whatsoever, guys. There's crazy talent in India. There's crazy talent in the Philippines. In fact, my outsourcer's from India himself. Crazy talented guy. Seen his portfolio of work. He's worked with many entrepreneurs on YouTube. Some of your favorite entrepreneurs as well. Guys, essentially what I'm trying to say here is you want to go and create a profile that's based on a service that's not in demand. For example, I actually heard of somebody create a profile such as English to Japanese translator. They create a profile like that just to get approved, and then they change their profile in the back end to social media marketing or social media management or whatever it was. So you need to do that in order to get approved. If you don't know how to go get approved, I'll probably make another video on this, but essentially that's a really good way to do that. If that still doesn't work for you, what you can do is go to fiverr.com and actually pay somebody to actually get your profile approved for a social media manager or social media marketer. So essentially, guys, two options there. You can go and create a profile that's based around a service that's not in demand, such as, I don't know, English translation or dictation, basically, where you take a video and you just type out what somebody's saying in the video. Kind of like if I was to give you this video, you type out what I'm saying in a PDF. So that sort of stuff is like low demand. Go and find, like, you can actually Google this, like low demand jobs on Upwork, and then just go and pick one of those ones just to get approved, basically. Then once you've approved on Upwork, you then want to change it back to social media manager, and then make sure you optimize your account based on, you know, the profiles that you found on your client account that I told you. Go find top rated people and then replicate their accounts, basically. So that's how you go about that. Now, when it comes to applying for jobs, what do you put in your cover letter? Because you're gonna have to send a cover letter, and sometimes there's like these 5, you know, Upwork has like 5 default questions you can ask. So when you're a client, Upwork gives you these 5 default questions to ask people that are going to be applying for your job. Now, the best way to actually go and find the best cover letters and the best strategies to go get clients on Upwork is to just go and create a client account, post out an actual social media marketing or social media manager job or a Facebook ads job, and actually ask the 5 default questions. And then what's going to happen is you're going to post that a couple of times throughout the week, like once every day for like maybe 5 days or something like that. Just the same job over and over again with the same 5 questions. What's going to happen is people are going to start applying to your job, and you're going to start seeing what people are actually saying to your job. So when people apply to your fake job, again, it's just a fake job, you're just throwing it out there. You're not actually going to hire anybody, but people are going to apply to your fake job, and you're going to be able to see their cover letters. You're going to be able to see their questions. And what you can do then, guys, is just replicate the best cover letters, or take elements from certain people's cover letters and their questions as well. So you can just replicate what the best people are doing, and that already would put you in the top 1% of the Upwork people on Upwork. So you're going to be straight away, you're going to have an optimized profile, you're going to have optimized cover letter, optimized questions and answers to those questions. So the answers, your cover letter, your profile is all going to be optimized, guys. So that's how you really go about reverse engineering success in order to gain success yourself. And what I did, guys, for example, in my particular case, is I did all this. I replicated the best profiles and whatnot. I looked at people's portfolio sections, replicated that. I looked at all their experience and other stuff in their profile, replicated the best of the best. I went and posted fake jobs and seen people's cover letters and what answers they were putting to certain questions, replicated all of those. And what I did was I also added on my own flair and whatnot, and I just applied to 10 jobs each and every day. It cost me, again, Upwork connections actually do cost money. I'll break all the costs down in another video, but essentially it's costing me £8.45p, £8.55p, something like that a day, which equates to 206-ish pounds a month. Normally I kind of budget £216 a month for my connects, basically, essentially. So I'll break down connect prices in like a couple of other videos, but essentially, guys, just apply to 10 jobs each and every day, 6 days a week, so that's 240 a month, and just stick to that do not miss a single day. Don't do anything else, because what's going to happen is if you try to do Upwork, then this and then that thing, you're going to get disheartened in the morning. You're going to be like, oh, my day was super tough, I didn't get through all my day. Essentially what you're going to do is you're going to start associating pain with trying to achieve your goals, and that's going to actually dishearten you and not want you to take action. And because that's going to happen, your motivation is going to dwindle and you're going to do less and less work. So make sure you set aside £216. That's exactly what I'm doing. Those are the exact numbers. Whatever that is in dollars, I don't know the translation, but forgive me. So just type in £216 in dollars and you'll get the translation there. But essentially, guys, that's exactly how I'm going about it. And that actually, I got my first client within like 30 days. It was actually less than that, by the way, because I don't work on like on the weekends, and I actually started initially sending out just 5 proposals each and every day on Upwork. So I then upped it like halfway through, so I didn't even send that many proposals to get my first client. You can actually watch my previous video, in fact, and see exactly how many proposals I sent out to actually get my first client. But with that being said, guys, I don't want this video to go on for too long. I hope that you can see the power behind reverse engineering success to gain your own success. That's exactly how you want to be thinking of it. Like, why would you try guess success when you can just go out and replicate it? Success leaves trails, guys. Pick up on those trails and you'll gain success yourselves. Trust me, I've done it, been there, it's happening. So guys, got lots of stuff in the bag for this channel, lots of things coming. Hope you guys stick around. Make sure you drop a like, comment and subscribe. And if you guys need one-on-one help, remember, I'll drop my links below so we can actually jump on a one-on-one call. We can either do it Q&A style, where you basically set up a full PDF guide of questions or whatnot, or like a piece of paper. You can just write all your questions down that you need answering, and then we can jump on a call and I can answer every single question you need to. Or for those who want a more advanced 4-week training program, please make sure you click the link below. I'll make sure I distinguish which links you should be clicking for which option you want. But essentially, I have a 4-week mentorship program where you work with me one-on-one. I might throw a little testimonial on the screen right here now.
Hi guys, Abdel Kamara here. I'm here today to give a big shout out to Montel Gordon for the help and support he gave me throughout the 4-week program he's got. Guys, if you are starting your own business, or you have started and you want to scale your business, do not hesitate to get in touch with Montel. He's a great guy and his program is really good. I would definitely recommend anyone starting or wanting to scale the business to jump on a call with Montel as soon as possible.
But essentially, guys, that's a 4-week program where I teach you how to start a social media marketing agency from A to complete Z, like everything you could possibly need. Websites, templates, contracts, scripts, agreements, funnel templates, funnel slides, onboarding processes, everything you could possibly need is in that 4-week training program. And yeah, there are spots open for that. It's completely comprehensive, and there's nothing left out of that. I put my heart and soul into that. But guys, I'll leave you with this video. Please make sure you drop a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. Take action and you will get results, guys.